We're talking now to Ellie Chessell. Just an awful story, these acid attacks. She's got scars, she's got devastating scars. It was a year ago. She was the victim of an acid attack, and this acid attack was carried out on the orders of her boyfriend.
Yeah. Now, last month, Gouveia was jailed for 12 years for his role in this attack. Ellie has since broken her silence on this ordeal, which she says left her fearing for her life. Obviously, Ellie, fearing for your life, because what a hideous thing that happened to you. We'll come to that. But just tell us how you met Claudio Gouveia.
We met when I was working in the island of Madeira. I'd went out to be a holiday rep, and we'd met in a club and sort of hit it off from there.
And a bit of a whirlwind romance?
Yeah, to start with, yeah. He's told me he'd show me all the places through the eyes of a resident rather than a tourist. And
yeah, so happy times, you know, charming guy, swept you off your feet. After about a year together, you said he started to change. What did change in his behaviour?
He got a bit more controlling, you know, the messages were upping. I wasn't going out, I was a bit more nervous to do anything on my own. The messages were frequent. If I didn't reply quick enough, I was, you know, there's always a lot of arguments.
Well, you wanted out of this relationship.
Yeah.
So what you decided to do then was to change jobs, get away from this guy, leave Madeira, set up a new life, new job, new career, working in the Algarve in Portugal.
Yeah.
And you assumed, well, he'll not know where I am, he'll not know what's going on. How was he able to track you down?
He still had my laptop and my iPhone. Because when the police had gone to collect it, he didn't give back all my items.
So he was monitoring your messages,
Yeah.
and so he knew exactly where you were. You didn't realise.
Which I didn't realise. No, looking back, you can see it now, but at the time I had no idea.
So you were blissfully rebuilding your life, and you think things are going really well, and you decided to try love again, and you decided to venture on a date.
Yeah.
Right. So why was this sinister? How was this set up?
It was all through Tinder. As we look back now, I can see it was very easy conversation. Everything my interests were. Obviously, this guy was saying he had the same interests, and now when you look back, you can realise it's
So you believe that, looking back, it was Claudio?
Yeah.
Saying he was somebody else. So you got attracted to this guy, you arranged a date. What happened then?
We agreed to meet. I was walking down the main road to where we were going to meet, and he said he thought he'd come in from the opposite end, so could I possibly walk back the other way? Whilst I was doing this, Edmundo, who was the guy who actually did it, he was sat on a bench on a corner.
So you just saw this man sitting
Yeah, and his leg was shaking, and for Alvor, it's a really quiet area. I thought that was a little bit odd. As I come around the corner, walked down the road, he said, come back up the other way. I think we're up at the wrong end.
These are all messages you're getting?
So I started walking back up towards the hotel, and that's when Edmundo was walking down the road. Said sorry in Portuguese and threw the acid.
He said sorry before he threw it. At that
Ellie,
second...
but just the results of all this, we've got very little time. This is why I'm pushing you on. Could you please show us some of the scars on your
my main
arms
ones are on my arms, obviously, my chest. I've got some across my stomach and the tops of my legs.
Absolutely ghastly. You're in horrendous pain, and you're in Alvar in Portugal.
Yeah.
The local hospital facilities won't be expert. Lisbon was the place to go. Which
they were fantastic.
Yeah, but you had to get... You're burning, and you've got to get from Alvar up to Lisbon, which must have got to be 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you remember much about that?
Not so much, really. After all I remember is they led me in a taxi and they were chucking me in this saline fluid all the way up for the 3 hours.
You had to go to court.
Yeah.
What was it like to face Claudio in court?
I actually had him removed from court. They actually gave me the option if I wanted to. I had him removed, but once they were translating it, it didn't actually sound like he was out of the room, so the whole time I was doing it, I thought he was behind me.
What about his accomplice? Why was he involved?
Apparently, he was paid 3 grams of cocaine to carry it out.
So 3 grams of cocaine to throw acid over you and scar you for life.
What sentence did they get?
Claudio got 12 years and Edmundo got 9.
How has this left you, I know, physically scarred? How about emotionally scarred? How are you dealing with this?
Mentally, it's a big effect. Not just on myself, but on my family as well. Obviously, it's the ripple effects it has on everybody. But I'm actually having treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder, going for cognitive behavioural therapy, so...
And I know Katie Piper's been helping you.
Yeah,
she also an
she was fantastic.
Victim.
Incredible.
We're so sorry this has happened to you.
And it's the most evil of things to do.
Yeah,
it really
because it doesn't just affect myself, it affects everybody.
Yeah. everybody in your
ripple
life,
effect,
and it
yeah.
affects you physically and mentally as well.
Yeah.
Ellie, good luck on your journey of recovery. I know it's over a year ago now, and we wish you all the best, and thank you so much for telling us the story, and we're glad that he's been put away. They've both been put away. Thank you very much indeed.